Welcome back. I'm Calvin, Statue Fanatic here. I don't know if I'm going to call this a review or what, because I'm doing something I didn't think I would do. I'm talking about pop figures. But there's something special about these pop figures. They're from my favorite video game, Destiny. And I know when Seth over at What's Poppin' sees this, he's going to give me a ton of crap because of all the crap that I gave him about collecting pop figures. And here I am, sitting here talking about pop figures. These things are kind of freaking cool. So I'm going to start from over here and go here and talk about these. The reason I'm talking about these guys is because there's something unique about them in that there's about 17, I think, pop figures from Destiny altogether. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are figures that are exclusive to certain retailers. I did not know that these figures would become hard to find because I basically picked most of them up just hanging out in the store and happened to see them and got them. And now when I look these things up, these things have gone up in price quite a bit. The way these pop things are going, I think this is like some type of mafia thing. One other thing I want to add before I get into this. My man George asked me to watch a Netflix show about Funko and the company and how it got started. If you have not seen that documentary on Netflix, please see it. It's giving me a whole different view of this whole collecting Funko type things and how it started. But let's get started with this. And we'll start over here with this one here. And this is from Destiny 1. This is Crota. This is a figure that was exclusive to Target. It's a glow-in-the-dark Crota. He's one of the bosses in one of the raids. And I remember playing that game. I remember when we first beat that guy, it was amazing, the feeling from beating Crota and how glitchy he was at the very beginning. And those of you who play the game know exactly what I'm talking about. And we found ways to cheat him, unplug the system, all kinds of stuff to, kill Crota. And then here, we got a really cool one here. This is probably my favorite one out of all of them. This is Cade 6. And Cade 6 has a chicken in his hand. And there is some significance to him having this chicken. And it's in Destiny 2 at the beginning where you're playing the campaign and he has that chicken. And if you're not playing the game, I won't spoil it for you if you ever decide to play the game. But it's really cool. This is a really cool figure there. And this particular figure here is from Amazon exclusive. And here we've got Zor, the dark black market seller who sells all things exotic and otherwise. This character, he's a vendor in the game, and this is how you go and buy some things in the game that, whether it's an exotic weapon you could buy from him and different things like that. But every week he shows up for the weekend with all kinds of goodies to sell, and he's here this weekend, and I haven't checked him out yet because he's selling a gun apparently that's pretty decent, and I want to get that. And this guy, Zur, he was a GameStop exclusive. So that's where you would get this guy from. And then here we have Cade again, Cade 6 with a golden gun. Now this is badass right here because when in the game, when hunters, I tell you what, I'm a warlock, I'm not a hunter. But every time I see or hear that hunter pull that golden gun out, I know I'm probably already dead because I saw him. It is one of the most deadliest guns in the game as far as supers are concerned. In fact, this guy with the Celestial Nighthawk helmet could take Crota to half health with one shot from the golden gun, where it would take a whole team of 6 shooting Crota to get him down. And this particular super would take him down that fast. And this is, and then he is exclusive to GameStop as well. And this is also another GameStop exclusive. This is Atheon. This is the first boss that we ever beat in the Vault of Glass. And let me tell you, oh my God, this was one of the most exhilarating, satisfying victories ever when you beat Atheon, because this guy was a monster in D1 in Vanilla Destiny, and probably to this day, in my opinion, still one of the most satisfying raids to play. Even if you go back and you play old Destiny 1, I still think the Vault of Glass is an amazing raid, and the mechanics and all that was just awesome in that game. And here we're in D2 now, and this, Atheon, did I mention that? That was from GameStop. And then we have Emperor Calus from the new raid. And this is also a GameStop exclusive, and this is this guy here. the raid is pretty intense and pretty complex to complete that raid. My favorite is the Vault of Glass, but it's progressed and become a little bit more challenging in terms of the raids and things like this, and that's the boss from there. And that's, again, is a GameStop exclusive. And this is Akora, who's on her head right now because she won't stand up straight. This is a resin-type clear version of her. There's another version that's just like this, same mold and everything, that you can get from any store, but this particular one is from Best Buy. It's a Best Buy exclusive, and I'm going to set Ikora, who is the Warlock mentor, back down on her head. And then this guy is Osiris. This is a Bungie exclusive, and he came with a code to get a special banner as well. So that is Osiris. Came in you had to order him specifically from Bungie. Again, I was really, really surprised at how much these things change in price when they're not very expensive at all. But if you guys want to really hear somebody talk about pops and know what they're talking about, I'm not that guy. I just got some really cool ones that I like, and I own no other pops other than this. Wait, I do own one Black Panther pop, but that was, I think, given to me or something. But if you guys want to hear somebody talk about pops that know what they're talking about, head over to mcecentral.com and check out what's popping. Seth is the man when it comes to this stuff. But again, I'm pretty sure the next time he talks to me, he's going to give me a lot of crap because I am one of those guys that are always teasing him about his pops. And here I am showing you guys pops. But now, also, head over to mcecentral.com where you can check out some really cool unboxings and different things like that, some new shows, that Geek Show and other things that are going on. But until next time, my friends, peace.